But you are an Arab,
or the ethnic groups within the kingdoms within that empire.
Wise one said that we're not dealing with Arabs. So why is all these Arabs on this panel? Wise one just said we're not dealing with Arabs. You said
Arabs
you
weren't the only ones in the kingdom.
So you don't need to be up here. Bass got Arab in his family. He don't need to be up here. Wise one said we're not dealing with Arabs.
Like saying you got Turk in your family. You don't need to be up here.
That's an Arab.
Would you mind?
Turk is an Arab.
What up,
y'all? The Turks
the traders. The Turks were the traders.
A Turk is an Arab, bro.
The Ottoman Turks is when the Turks took over the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Turks created the Roman Empire.
Your Turk. Turks are Arabs. Turks are Arabs. You don't know history. Turks are Arabs.
No, they not. Original Turks are Negroes. I got the book.
Hey, y'all. Damn, I got a shot.
Original Turks are Negroes.
All right, so hold on. Who is Gene? 14.
Right, so y'all really trying to deny Africa this much? Like y'all really hate yourself?
That's just a regular Native American. That's a myth.
You're ashamed of Africa.
That's a myth.
Come on now.
He just drop that food.
Right.
Some lovely block his ass, please, for he report the live. Block him ASAP. Lady Light, you still got your mob power because I took everybody mob power the other day.
But as I was stating earlier, the letter from George Washington to the Sultan, and George Washington thanking the Sultan for allowing them to do commerce in his dominion. Was the United States doing commerce on the continent of Africa? No, they were doing commerce where?
In North Africa, they
was. The Americas.
The United States was doing commerce in North Africa.
Philadelphia was the capital, so who you think was running it?
The United States was definitely doing commerce in North Africa, bro.
Alright, Tony, there?
How y'all don't know that?
Yeah.
Alright, he there. Alright, so he wanted to know, Chief Natural wanted to know, with evidence, was the Moors here prior to?
Nuh-uh. That ain't the question I asked. The question I asked is, can you provide a map that says Morocco, or whatever you said, Morocco Empire, on the map?
I'm showing the map right now.
In the 17th century. That's not a 17th century map. That's a made ass. Y'all made that fucking shit up right now. 2025.
Okay.
I need a map from the 17th century that actually promotes what you're talking about.
That's real though.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so when you bring up your map, Chief Natural,
I got my map back right here.
Okay, yeah, what year is your map and who's the author of your map?
Okay, I got a map from Ubernos Monte from 1562. They don't say nothing about Morocco. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. I'm going to my Chrome.
Yeah, but I got one too. I'm finna go get my iPad. And Wise one, if my GMs get too deep, let me know.
All right,
I actually got the database with all the maps.
I'll just drop you if they get too deep.
I live over here in Philadelphia, and I live over in Sheikh Mexham. And you gonna tell me that's not a real place?
Look, I'm only dealing with primary sources and first direct sources. I'm not dealing with that made up shit y'all be making up.
He said made up.
Yeah, y'all be making a bunch of shit up.
Y'all know nothing about Kensington, bro.
Well, what map you got?
Anyways, I'm on this website right now. Shoot. Fucking ads. God damn. Hold on. Turn this shit around.
Yeah, because I want to know how we know your map is the real map.
Okay, so if you could put me on the big screen, please. I'm on the Barry Lawrence Ruderman Antique Maps Inc. right here. And this right here, it got all the maps that was ever created that's concerning the United States, North America, the Koreas, and all that, yada, yada, yada. And we can literally click this database and see what's the oldest map in America. And we can, matter of fact, we're going to look at every last one of them. We will not see no Morocco on the United States map or North America.
So you say it only goes back to the 1500s?
We got one to the, well, North America is now on the map in, continental mainland North America. It's now on the map during the 14th century. You only got the Caribbeans. So do y'all got a map that predates that they got Morocco or whatever on there?
Man, you ain't got nothing right now.
Yeah, click one of them maps. Click on one of them.
Right.
Exactly. I'm about to.
Talking bullshit.
What's up, B4all?
I'm gonna let them finish this off. I just got a few questions, just a few, but I'm gonna let them get to the information.
This is 15.
But we definitely got some shit to clear up. Go ahead, Natural.
This is 1593. Get y'all the date right here. Actually, this is when my bad, not 1593, 1572. That's the one that created it right there.
Yeah, but these cartographers copied the information from previous cartographers too. So
I'll show you three. I can show you 3 maps during the time period. Right there, hold on.
I really cares about
the point
I would
is,
argue a lot of those cities, and towns would already be Moorish. Those would be Moorish cities and towns.
I'm not here to deal with none of this shit.
You notice it's in Latin.
We dealing with the first.
You notice the language is in Latin, right?
We dealing with the first thing at hand first, right? We're dealing with what's at hand first. Y'all said America.
Okay, why don't that map say anything about India or Indians or in an Indian language?
Why is it Latin?
Could you zoom in on the cities? Could you zoom in on the towns?
Oh my God! It was called America. It was called America. Now, is y'all gonna? Can y'all provide a source? Can y'all provide a source?
America. What you say?
Can you finish?
America. Can y'all provide a source?
Is he serious?
Can y'all provide a source that says Morocco? That this gotta say Morocco. That this whole
how can it say America if America didn't exist yet? If America didn't exist to 1776, how does it say America in 1572?
This map right here says 1572.
United States.
It says
the United States started in 1776.
It says 1572. I already provided. So you already morally wrong on that.
Okay,
so shut the fuck up on
so
that.
why is it in Latin? And why doesn't it say anything about India or Indians?
All right, check this out. Watch this.
But why doesn't it say India or Indians on it?
India up there on that map?
No, it was in Latin. The language was in Latin.
India gotta be up there to place you there.
Exactly.
You said
but you know what places is there was the fact that it was
so
written
you want to bring up the India Superior map?
This map full of shit.
So you want to bring up the India Superior map?
If the map can't place the Indians
that fake
Hold
India
on, wait a
Superior
minute,
map that was in a Moore book.
Wait a minute. So you want me to bring up the India Superior map? Is that what you asked?
That was in a Moore book.
I got that map too.
No, you don't have the original map.
The right one.
Y'all don't have the original one. You want me to bring up the
original? You know, it was in a Moorish book. You know,
okay then. Look, I already did you. Listen, understand.
You know that map was in a
Understand,
Moorish
brother,
book.
because all y'all. Hold on, excuse me.
Let him go ahead and
y'all
speak.
gotta understand. For one, you're not proving shit to me right now. All you're doing is crying. Now you're crying about languages. The whole point of my question, I asked you, do y'all have a map that says Morocco on it in the 17th century? I went all the way back to the 15th century, and I can go all the way up to the 17th century to prove that it was never called Morocco or the Empire of Morocco or nothing whatsoever.
You showed a map in
so
Latin.
we already
language.
got one, and you crying.
You showed a map in Latin.
I'm gonna show map number 2.
You showed a map in Latin.
Let me go ahead and show map number 2. Bass,
you lost that one.
Bass, respectfully.
That was a map in Latin.
Bass, respectfully. Bass, respectfully.
You know what language was that?
If you're not going to be providing those sources, go ahead and be quiet.
The Latin language.
If you're not going to be providing those sources, please be quiet.
Do you know?
I'm providing the source right now.
You produced a source that was in Latin, a Moorish language.
No name
calling. I'm not name calling.
You produced a map.
You
produced a map that didn't even say nothing about Indians. You produced a map that was written in Latin.
It's the topic. It's the topic about.
You showed a map that was produced by
Can you mute
Moors.
him? Can you mute him?
You produced a Moorish map.
Give him a second, Bass. I'm gonna let you get the floor. You can rebuttal after he finishes showing his maps.
Now check this out. The topic is not about America being called India or being called the land of India or nothing whatsoever. The topic right now at hand is about America being called Morocco. Quit trying to move the goalposts and change it to some other damn topic. It's not about that. Stay on topic, Mr. Intelligent Guy.
Another map written in Latin.
Just hush your mouth.
Murder Nord, another map written in Latin.
It doesn't matter what you call it, bro. It's not gonna say.
You keep showing
all
Moorish
right, then watch this. Hold on. Let's cut this. Watch this. Let's cut this.
Natural. The reason why he don't want you to finish, he was just putting your pictures on the background. We know what this about. But let's go ahead to the topic, please.
Hold on, right. I'm finna do this one last thing.
Maps
I'm finna do that one last thing. Now watch this. You see this right here? Now, I'm gonna whoop your ass one more time, all right?
Translation.
Now watch this shit. Now in English, we're gonna put the word Morocco, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a French word.
All right. And what we're gonna do? We're gonna convert that over to Latin, since you crying about Latin so much.
It's like a green raisin football.
My bad, I'm typing in the wrong area.
And when you get done, I'm finna drop some jam.
Bet, bro.
I like it. Candy texture, but
so Latin. We're gonna go back to the same fucking. It still means Morocco, buddy. It's still the same motherfucking thing, buddy. From English, Morocco, to Latin, Morocco. Go back over here. Bitch, we don't see Morocco. I'm done. Now shut the fuck up.
Bitch, but that isn't a Latin language.
We done. We done. It said we done, nigga. We done.
It's written in Latin,
Exhibit A is done.
It's
we done.
You're using a Moorish map. It's in Latin.
Somebody else can go.
White people speak Latin. That shit don't mean nothing. It's white people that speak Latin right now.
So for the record.
And I was just calling Bass a bitch, not nobody else.
Okay, so for the record, Chief Natural pulled up a map dating back to 1572 that does not have Morocco on it. It says America. So Chief Natural wants to know, how was this called Morocco in the 1500s when the maps say America? Right? That's where we at?
Pretty much, yeah. You summed it up perfectly.
Okay, great. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to where everything was changed, when they started changing everything, and we're going to look at this letter that was written by George Washington. We got to convey this information, because this information is going to prove to y'all why the maps was covered up.
All right.
I'm going to go.
If you don't mind if I ask what date was this letter written?
Go ahead, Tone. You got the floor.
Well, Tone got it. Can you answer my question when you read it too? Like, tell me what date it was.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get the camera right and shit.
Okay, thank you.
So I got two letters. Basically, the first one is from what we got 1789. So basically, my highlighted marks basically the United States of America thought proper to change their government, said to institute a new one agreeable to the Constitution. So basically, I don't push the temple rhetoric, none of that extra shit. I'm basically coming to this shit from a lawful perspective, as far as international law. So I'm dealing with Constitution, I'm dealing with government, self-governing, and all this, that, and the third. So we seeing that the United States of America is a young nation in 1789. This young nation is said that its soil is bountiful and its people are industrious. So this is a working class of people. But it's down within, what's this, the fourth paragraph, the encouragement which your majesty has been pleased generously to give to our commerce, talking about the Americans' commerce, with your dominions. And dominions, when you look up dominions in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, dominions is domains, supreme authority, so forth and so on. Absolute ownership. So United States are within the dominions of the Empire of Morocco. That's basically what George Washington is admitting in 1700s. Then the next letter, hold on, guys. Let me pull this shit up.
Where in that letter did George Washington himself said America is Morocco? That's what I'm trying to. I didn't see that. And who is this Sultan or Majesty? What's his name?
All right, you got March 1791. In the last paragraph, it says, "This will be delivered to your Majesty, to our faithful citizen Thomas Barclay, who I name consul for these United States in the dominions of your Majesty." That's right there at the top of the last paragraph.
Who is the Majesty? What's his name? Because the dominion you talking about is Morocco in North Africa. Because Barclay did go overseas to Morocco.
We don't have just dominion as singular. We have dominions, so that's plural. Dominions mean domain. Domain is territory, land.
Which is over there in North Africa.
Not talking about North Africa.
Yes, they are. That's the only Morocco at this time is in North
1956
Africa.
that Morocco was created. They couldn't have been talking to that Morocco if that Morocco wasn't created till 56.
Talking about that Morocco because when you know that Morocco was called Merkush at that time before Morocco.
Marrakesh. Say it right.
About.
Marrakesh.
Right, Marrakesh.
The tomato, ass, toes,
and no,
whatever.
So
the
if
fuck
it was called Marrakesh, it would have said
you knew what the fuck I'm talking
the Sultan
about.
of Marrakesh.
That's what it was talking about. So
it would have said the Sultan of Marrakesh, but it says the Sultan of Morocco.
Okay, so now
that Morocco wasn't created until 1956. So 170 years before, 170 years before 1956, there was already a letter containing the word Morocco. So they wasn't talking about North Africa.
Which was talking about North Africa.
It wasn't created till 1956,
Los.
How?
You just said Marrakesh or whatever the name was.
Not Morocco. Marrakesh. That's a city. That's a city.
Which
that's a
no, it was not.
That's actually a city. That's a port.
And this is why y'all
just
don't
like
know
Fez is a port. Just like Algiers is a
this
port.
It's
a city.
Who is the Sultan?
It's a city.
Hold on. Hey.
Who is the Sultan?
Wise one.
Sidi Muhammad the Fifth.
Yeah. Y'all know Diddy was a Moor.
The Fifth, which is an Alawite dynasty white Arab. And y'all can pull that up right now. Anybody inside the comments can pull up Sidi Muhammad.
He's not a white Arab. Can
Real Fat Bass, can he prove that narrative what he just said?
Dude, I could pull him up too,
yeah. Pull him up too, but what I'm saying is the Arabs hijacked the empire's government. That's just really
like
what it
the
is.
natives hijacked the Indians.
Just like what the YT man did with the Americans, they colonized.
Show where the Arabs hijacked.
Can y'all show it?
Show where the Arabs hijacked.
Show it. Stop talking, just show the shit.
Islamization, you got Turkification. All of those
Turkification. That's why y'all wear the fez, because that's a Turk hat, right?
It's not a Turk hat.
Yes, it is a Turk hat.
You a goofy, yo.
You a goofy, y'all. Because you showing that pseudo ass
no name calling, my bad.
Like America was not called Africa, my G, and a Mexum comes from Exum, which means Ethiopia. So come on with that damn pseudo noble bullshit, bro. And come on with some real facts.
2000.
Come with some real facts, man. Come with some real facts instead of that pseudo.
Can y'all just put some shit on the screen like Bash? He was talking about that word.
He asked about a map. We proved him wrong.
Prove that shit.
That's why I don't have no maps, because you can't prove maps in the court of law.
Right.
You can't even. They gonna laugh at you. They gonna laugh at you even on the international level, trying to pull up a map on in the court of law.
How they gonna laugh at you when it never been done? Did y'all witness?
You dudes don't even got the correct geographical
It's indigenous people decolonizing.
Respectfully, man, take that shit off your screen. That shit was made in the year 2000. What you got right there? But other than that. Not you, Tone. I'm talking about the guy that got this map.
You became an Indian in 202023, bro. You keep talking about dates,
bad,
nigga. You became an Indian in 2023.
You always been fat all your life, nigga. And you been fat all your life, nigga. You been fat all your life. What the hell they got to do with the topic at hand?
You just became an Indian after
what the hell
does
that got to do with the topic at hand right now? What they got to do with the topic at hand?
Man.
Hey, wise one.
Like I said, you ain't bringing shit to this conversation.
Hey, hold up,
bro, you ain't never brung shit, nigga.
Hold up,
I used to teach you.
You ain't teach me shit.
I used to teach you, nigga.
The reason why
you ain't brung no dates, nigga. You've been an Indian 2 years, bro.
You ain't taught me a damn thing.
Hey, nigga, I taught you everything you know. I taught you everything you know.
Bro, I ain't no
man, listen, wise one. The reason why it's personal shit involved, because Bass was just on Tia Live throwing up my picture, Naturalista picture, and natural picture. That's why it's personal shit involved.
Girl, shut the fuck
yes,
up.
You
ain't
was.
nothing personal.
Yes, you was. I got it all recorded. You a bitch ass nigga.
Show is. And your house is on wheels. Your house in a wheelchair. Your house in a wheelchair.
What's the reason?
Your house in a wheelchair, ho.
What's your reason, fat bitch nigga?
Your house in a wheelchair, ho. Talking about shit personal. Your house in a wheelchair. Make sure you plug that house up for some power tonight.
Wise one, you probably need to drop this nigga. Because he ain't gonna bring nothing. He the only one causing chaos.
And you a recessive gene, ho.
He the only one causing chaos.
Just chill.
Can we just stick to the information?
Bro, I'm up here for the information. I ain't come to play. If I drop all them views, gone. So y'all gotta chill, bro.
Shut your ass up, CEO.
Well, I'm saying, if you ain't gonna
y'all
bring no
can roast
sources,
after this.
if you ain't gonna bring no
So
sources
far,
up here, show me shit.
So far the maps can't be used in court. The maps can't be used in court. We done already gave y'all the letter what George Washington said. Now my question is to Los, because I heard him saying some good stuff. Hold on, my baby crying. Hold on.
I need y'all to produce the information that says maps cannot be used in court, because I have not yet seen y'all produce that. Let's not just say things. Let's not say shit that's out of pocket.
Well, let's prove a case that the maps is being used in court.
Y'all said it. Y'all said the claim, so you got to prove it. You said we will be laughed if we use maps. So you showed us a time in court where people were laughing at an individual for bringing up a map.
Ain't nobody went to court to use no map.
Boom. So you cannot use that. That's out the window. You can't say that.
Yes, you
It's
can.
done. At this point, it's just an opinion.
Yes, you can say that if it hasn't been done or pulled off. That means it can't be pulled off.
Oh my God! You made the claim, buddy. So you got to prove the narrative.
We on quarters that you need to use to buy groceries with. I know that. That's a fact.
Look, I'm just gonna be respectful, man. I was for to say some shit, but bro, look. Y'all cannot. That's literally y'all can't even say that statement no more. If y'all can't provide the claim that that maps cannot be used in court, then it's just a baseless. That's a baseless statement. It's a baseless topic.
What type of court you trying to use a map in?
You made the claim. Y'all the one brought up the courts, so you gotta prove it.
You can't use it in United States courts.
Okay, prove it, brother. Prove it. You just said it never been done, so prove that you can't.
And you have to prove that you can. Then, if I'm gonna pull out the proof that you can't, I need you to prove. Do you
got the proof, bro? This is just yes or no. Quit being prideful. Just yes or no. You made the claim.
Well, I just looked it up. Can courts use maps into evidence? And it said them shits ain't admissible.
Can you show it on the screen?
So I'm trying to pull it up on my screen, but I don't know how to work my camera to show y'all what I just pulled up on Google. Can you use maps in court? And they say only for a diaphragm of somebody's house. But other than that, maps are not admissible in court. That's what it say now. If somebody
not
else
when
got
it comes to territories.
I got something different. When I looked it up, it said yes, in earlier times, maps were used in court. That's what I got.
My shit don't say that.
And at one point, it played an important role. That's what I got. And it got different court cases in which it happened.
I'm the only one gonna put it on the screen right
now. And it happened in New York.
It says right here, it says,
At what point? Do that mean that point is now over?
What's that, the Amistad situation?
It says, yes, maps including
at what
those.
point do that mean that it's now not admissible?
I wouldn't say that.
If you're using a map to claim a territory in international law, it's not going to work.
Right here. It says right here. It says
international territory. Put that in, Tom.
It says right here.
The court case that they gave was New York versus Connecticut, 1799, and they got all different ones. Domestic.
Bro, it doesn't matter. A map was being used in court. It's still destroyed, bro. But it says demonstrated evidence. It says maps are often used as demonstrated evidence. It says right here in court. It says right here in court, maps are often used as demonstrated evidence, meaning they are used to illustrate or clarify testimony rather than being a primary source of evidence themselves. Boom. There you go.
It's not a primary source.
Authentication.
It's not a primary source.
It says authentication to be admissible. Maps, including those on Google Maps, need to be properly authenticated, meaning they must be proven to be what they are claimed to be. Boom. Let me tell you how this
so that 1500 map.
Hold on. Let me tell you how this is a dagger sword. Let me tell you how this is a motherfucking dagger. And this same thing, y'all would have to prove that America was called Morocco on the fucking map. And I know y'all can't do that. Y'all don't have no authenticated information. You don't have no authenticated information to prove that.
Ain't nobody trying to prove nothing off no map. That's what you got me fucked up at. I'm not trying to prove shit off no map. You are. You the one brought the maps to the.
Look, like I said, it's done, brother. It's done.
You brought the maps to the panel.
Look, y'all just made a claim and said maps can't be used to court. We just showed it on the map. We just showed that it was clear. Y'all more is being biased as fuck. with the information.
What type of court was that? That's not an international court. That's not on the international
Y'all
platform.
Morris is being
That's
biased,
on the
bro.
domestic,
The point is,
United
maps
States
can be used in court.
Internal colonial state platforms.
Like I said, maps can be used in court. Now y'all trying to push the goalposts.
You talking about circuit courts?
Where the real Morris at? That's actually not biased. Cause y'all biased as hell.
We not biased.
Where the Indians at that wasn't Hebrew Israelites 2 years ago?
When the fuck you gonna drop that weight, nigga?
No, but if you gonna
when the fuck you gonna grow some height, nigga? When the hell you gonna marry a girl that actually wants you, nigga?
Y'all still taking it personal.
Come on, man.
Boy, I got 3 kids with my woman. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? I got 3 kids, a whole house, 3 motherfucking cars, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? I've been married for almost 8 years, you fat fuck. What the fuck are you talking about? I've been married for 8 years, nigga. What the fuck my marriage got to do with this debate? What the fuck my marriage got to do with this debate, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why you so concerned with who the fuck I'm fucking? Why the fuck you so concerned with who the fuck I'm fucking, nigga? What the fuck wrong with you? You probably a faggot ass nigga. That's probably what you is. You probably a faggot ass nigga. Real talk.
Don't worry about it now. I got this. Check this out, bro.
Your mom's muting people.
Drop the gems, man.
Because y'all taking it personal and we trying to keep it fucking knowledge. And y'all
what I'm saying, bro.
But why is this fat ass nigga that keep making shit personal? It's like this nigga can't control himself.
He mad because he's mad because
I talk about a map. This nigga throw up my wife.
All I'm asking is why you only been Indian 2 years and you calling me fat? I ain't taking personal.
Nigga.
I asked you why
I'm talking about a map. You talk about me being a Hebrew Israelite. I talk about a map. You talk about motherfucker being an Indian. You don't want to stay on. You don't want to stay on topic.
But you called me fat. You called me fat. And I asked you why
your fat ass a fucking victim. Your fat ass a fucking victim. Even though your fat ass started.
Nigga, you only 5'3". You 5'3", 220. You overweight.
At this point, because this shit getting real childish.
I smack the shit out of you, boy. I smack the shit out of you, boy.
Guys, if you want, we can get a jumbo shave ice for 4 to 6 people. Yes, or you can get one.
Do what I'm talking about. Now, like I said, and I'm gonna make it quick while you can skip me after this. I don't like the Moors, and I already said that. Can't stand your ass. Now, with that being said, we up here trying to break this information down. No, real talk. Everybody already know that I don't like the Moors. I don't like none of one of y'all. When we talking about this information, we trying to speak about the truth. You stayed up here talking about all this Indian shit. You was one your damn self, and now you found some more shit, and you put the little cloth and shit on, and put that little eagle hat on your head, and now you a more. You don't know who you are. We up here talking about real deal information. Y'all up here bringing on these freak ass Disney Channel maps. I got the real information. That's why I'm gonna pull it up in a minute, but I'm trying to get my iPad situated. We got real.
Don't pull it up because we need you to not bump your gums. You know what I'm saying? And pull out no bow and arrows because we know that shit ain't gonna work. So instead of you bumping your gums and shit, we're gonna need you to pull out the arrows and pull up that map. So go and get that Indian iPad ready. It's probably not working because you gotta pay commerce to us just for having that motherfucker. So go and get that shit ready. And when you come on back, show us the real map that you got because we already know on a national basis, maps are not admissible in court. We're not talking about, like Tone said, for a regular goddamn court case. And based off the map that Chief Natural pulled up, that shit, we don't even know if that shit is even legit. That's just the map that El Sun Kaboom put up, and we already noted that Portuguese and Spain want nothing but goddamn shit starters and motherfuckers who try to remake history all over again just to fit their narrative. So the map really ain't important right now. We got to look at what's in law and contracts. See, contracts is held in binding. We need to look at shit that's binding, not no fucking colorful ass map that a motherfucker done just pulled up from 1572 from a motherfucker that we don't even know. You know, these is all 1576. I wouldn't even call that a third party story. I would call that a 250-year-old story, which means we can't even motherfucking ask the nigga no questions, so we can't even go with his map. What we can go with, though, is the treaties and the peace and friendship letter that was written hollering about the dominions over here. Because, see, that's the key word that everybody missing. When George Washington wrote the letter, he said the dominions over here. Here was I don't know what the fuck it was called, Americas. I don't know if it was called Almagrid. I don't know if it was called a Mexum. But we do know that George Washington was here when he wrote the letter. My question is, what the fuck do goddamn Morocco, current Morocco, that was based off in 1956? 1956. Yeah, pull up that old ass.
I ain't bring up the mouse. I'm finna unfollow you, Wise
Pull
One.
up that. Pull up that old ass Indian computer. I'm gonna stop this showtime because we ain't. Let's go ahead and show what you got to show, bro.
I just put this up to show people, like, when I talk about Moors or whatever, I talk about these people. I talk about Mauritanians, which is the kingdom of Mauritania, which is the first kingdom, the first empire before you get to Morocco, Almavu, Almayad, and all of those dynasties. Kingdom of Mauritania is the oldest. Mer come from Mauritania, which deal with Berbers, Tuaregs, Sephardic Jews, and all of those. I'm not talking about damn Caucasian Arabs and motherfuckers at the smoke shop in the 7-Eleven, okay? Now, when you talk about Moorish language or real Moor language is not Latin, because Latin ain't the oldest motherfucking language, but Berber alphabets come from like Phoenician and shit like that, right? The Amazigh, they speak a Zanaga language. You know what I'm saying? There's like 50, 60 different tribes of these Mauritanians and Berbers, and they all speak a different language. They all don't speak Arabic. They all ain't Muslim. They all ain't none of that type of shit. They all don't have a Moroccan flag and none of that. You know what I'm saying? So when I talk about Moors, this is who I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no Turks. I ain't talking about no Alawite dynasty. And my thing is, why y'all only know about the Friendship, Peace, and Treaty? Why y'all don't talk about the Berber Piracy Treaty or the Confederacy Berber treaties and all these things like that? Like, there's like 20 different treaties.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of treaties that was written.
So now when they talk about the Friendship, Peace, and Treaty, and y'all talk about that dominion, the only dominion was Mexico. Not the whole United States, not all of America, is only Mexico. That's where y'all 1,000,000+ acres is at, Mexico. So y'all need to go to Mexico and talk to them niggas. All those Moranos and Moriscos down there, right? Not up here inside the United States. But y'all have to actually read and understand the dynasty, the people, and what they mean. You have to get specific with shit. This is what I'm talking about, right? So, I mean, if all these Moors inside your life got a problem with me because I teach a different side of the Moor history, then that's their goddamn problem. That ain't my problem. Because that's why everybody mad at me, because I teach a different type of Moor history than that pseudo-Noble Drew Ali bullshit that ain't even 100 years old. So, it is what it is. I deal with history, not law.
Okay, we deal with law, not history. We base the law around the history, because without history there would be no law.
And without dynasty, there would be no law, because when you research the word dynasty, it literally says jurisdiction. So
right,
you know your dynasty to know the jurisdiction.
Yeah, law.
So what's your dynasty? So if y'all don't know y'all dynasty, then
the only thing I got to say is y'all laws of what y'all claiming, y'all treaties and everything came way too late in the game. I want to know where y'all came from, and it ain't America.
We always been here, Chief Natural.
I don't believe that.
I mean, if you look at the architecture that's in Americas, even at the World Fairs, you can see the architecture that was already here.
That same architect was in Turkey as well. So
it was everywhere, all around the world. That the Moors was everywhere.
Since it was everywhere, you sit up there discrediting every other nation on this earth as if they was incapable of creating the same architect. That's why y'all belief system is not realistic at all.
So let me ask you this: how do you know what the Indians created an architect? What is the architect of the Indians?
I don't know right now. I ain't been looking into that. I only been looking into the history of our people, what happened during the time frame of 1492 all the way up to the 18th century. I ain't been looking into the ancient.
When I look into the ancient and I look at Spain and I see that the Moors ruled Spain, I see the architect of the Moors there. When I go to Europe and look at the architect there, I see that same image in the architect in Europe. And then when I took those two places, because we all know by history that the Moors ruled both of those two locations, I go around the world and I see the same shit that our people put up all around the globe.
So how you know?
So the architect
you tell me the Moors ruled the world?
started from 7-Eleven. starting from 711 when they uplifted Europe and then went and ruled Spain for over 800 years. I get that same image of this shit around the globe. So this is how we know for a fact that our people was on all 4 continents, because the buildings don't lie.
Hold on, wise one. So you're basically trying to say that the Moors, who you claim is originally from America, took over the world and put all their buildings everywhere.
Well, don't the Indians think that America is the motherland?
I don't believe that.
Well, we as Moors believe that America is the place that flows with milk and honey, and we believe that our people went and migrated out to all the 4 corners of the earth to uplift other civilizations who was bare and had no food and had none of those things.
Hey, wise one, I only got 30 seconds left. I just want to say the reason I was bringing up this map is because y'all said Morocco was here. So that means we got to have something that proves that. When y'all talk about these treaties and things, that's way too late in the game. All that shit, that just showed that y'all was colonizers. That's what it looks like to me. It don't mean that y'all the original people of this land. If the Moors created the laws, then y'all are the colonizers.
No, not really. It had to be some type of standard of government set up for the people. You know, under the empire, there was many nations. I'm going to take it off Showtime.